YouTube, what's going on today, man? Happy Friday. We are back in some more BeamNG RLS career mod. This is a little bit of something, dude, and we finally have a little bit of something. We aren't homeless anymore. We started this series with a whole bunch of nothing. Now we got a little bit of something. We got the Chinatown garage. We started our playthrough living under the bleachers at the mud pit, dude. It was stinky and not very warm and not the best, but hey, man, we pulled ourselves up out of that situation. We got a little bit of money in the bank, and we've got this nice roamer. I bought this thing with 5 miles on it, and it is it's a good just daily. I haven't modified it at all. Usually I go modification crazy. Actually, today we're gonna do a little bit of taxi work. Let's go ahead and get that going. Pop up the phone. How do you get the phone? I have RLS, but I don't have access to the phone. Go to the controls, in the options, search phone, find a key, you have the phone. If it doesn't work, when you search for it, you're on too old of a version of RLS to have it. Or just always be on the most recent version. When it comes to RLS stuff, always out with the old, in with the new with the files. There's an update for it. Take out the old one, put the new one in so there's not any conflicts. Starting a little bit low, but students do like efficiency, so that's kind of fun. All right, let's go pick these guys up. I have my hazard lights programmed to the same button as my phone, so if I ever just have the hazard lights on and you're like, what's this guy doing? Don't worry about it, man. I'm trying to let people know I'm in a hurry. Not really, I forgot. That's what happened, I forgot. So, you know, just bear with me. Better yet, let's make a game out of it. Take a drink, take a shot, whatever it is, every time I leave my hazard lights on accident. There you go. Drinking game. How fun. All right, dude. We're only going a mile. Not too bad. Not too bad. Let's get there as quick as we can. Looks like they're just going from the diner to home. Maybe. Are we going to the suburbs? I don't know. Suburbs? Is that what this is called? The neighborhood? The residential? It's short for residential. Alright, dude. Bro, taxiing, everybody's like... There's so many people that are like, bro, taxi's broken. And man, in the beginning, it's kind of boring. I think. I don't know. Like, it's just, it's not that it's boring. I think I'm not in a fun car. I usually buy just junk, like not good cars for cheap because I don't like spending money even in the video game. And I tinker with them too much. So I don't know. It's I have a problem. I'm not used to having a nice new car where I'm actually worried about wrecking it. I haven't, you know, knock on wood, I haven't wrecked this thing a single time yet. I did do a little off-camera taxiing just because, well, I was trying to do an episode last night, okay? I was trying to record last night. Wasn't going great. And I said, you know what? I'll just do this in the morning. Wake up, refreshed, ready. I had to work the old regular, the real jobby job, and then came home and I tested stuff with the RLS guys for, I don't know. No, I do know. It was like 5 hours. Not complaining. It was so much fun. But then I was like, oh, I still got to make a video. And family. Okay. They tell you they want to go nice and easy, but really you can drive kind of fast with family as long as you're safe, as long as you don't get any accidents. I think. Let's double check. And what am I talking about? How do I know these people's preferences or these beamlings, hopes, wants, desires, dislikes? It tells you. When you pull up the phone, it'll tell you what kind of rider you have. And next to it, it has a little question mark. If you just click on that little question mark, it'll tell you like, they want a nice, smooth, safe ride. And that's usually what a family is. But I've noticed you can kind of get away with a little bit of crazy stuff as long as you're not drifting and doing e-brake turns. You can be kind of fast with it. Woo! See, not a scratch on this car still. I'm so good at this game. I'm joking, but accidents happen the way I drive. You know, it doesn't matter how good you are. You think you can take that gap? Sometimes you can't take that gap. You think that car is going to let you, you got just enough room to squeeze by. And then there's a pole, you know, stuff like that happens. So helps to be aware. That's for sure. I think we're going to run a handful of these. Get our taxi streak up, because the best way to make money with taxi work is getting that streak up. It does take a little bit of time. There is a red light camera right here, but we're gonna try and finagle the system, go on the wrong side of traffic. Dang it, still got us. Sometimes, I don't know, I can't tell what the trigger is. I think it's like, I honestly don't know. I just noticed, like, sometimes I do make it, sometimes I don't. See, we got a $242 tip for a smooth ride. I didn't feel like I was going that smooth, dude, but whatever. We'll let it ride. See if we can pick something else up around here. Look at how fast. Do you give us something close though? Okay, more students. This is a little question mark I was thinking about. Budget riders, flexible but reward efficiency. So let's take that. Where you guys at? Right down the street. Perfect. All right. I saw the hazard lights. Not a shot time. Not a drink time. I'm gonna be like hyper aware of that now, and y'all are just gonna be thirsty. Dude, this thing has an open differential, 2-wheel drive. At least I got the V8. But why did you buy that? Why are you limiting yourself? Why are you doing something so out of character for you? It's because we're doing a challenge thing tomorrow. Some sort of SUV challenge. I have no idea like what the plan is, what the move is, but I was told get an SUV under 20,000 miles, under 50,000 beam bucks, and this is the best. This is actually the only one that I've seen so far that fits that ticket. I think maybe, well, then again, I also don't even see the tow rack. Like, by that I mean, like, it pops up, but I just scroll past it because I think it's so mundane and boring. What else pops up? I took the Ibishu ClubSport mod out of my mod folder. Comes with the RLS collection, but I do not like it. It's such a boring thing, and it just floods the market with ClubSports, and I don't like that. I like a diverse marketplace of vehicles to choose from, and that one really cuts down. So I just don't play with it. So, but that is one SUV off the table that I could probably buy for less than 50K with under 25,000 miles, but preference, right? Let's see. I straight up, like, it's weird. I can talk my way through a 30-minute bus route, but when it comes to, like, after taxi ride, I don't know, number like 3 or so, I'm just like, okay, well, I don't really know what to talk about now. But it's a weird thing. All right, we're gonna hit one more of these, and then I think we'll do some BeamEats. If BeamEats is not popping up on your not popping up in your phone, that is, oh, nice. That is because you need to be on the most recent beta version of RLS. You need to have access to the Patreon, but that might, I think that changes today. I'm pretty sure public release today. Don't quote me on that. Don't quote me. Might be, might not. I don't know. If the beautiful thing about RLS career mod is, like, the stuff that is behind the paywall is because it's still being perfected, because it's still being worked on, but everything that is here comes out for free eventually. We just got to work the bugs out. So don't get FOMO too much, dude. If it's gonna, like, put you in a tight spot, getting the Patreon, just wait, dude. Just hang out. It's coming, buddy. I don't really know of any other sort of developers who do things the way that they do. It's really interesting. And this is a mod, but at this point, it's almost becoming its own game. I mean, it still uses BeamNG mechanics, framework, and whatnot, but it does so much that it's like it's not its own thing. It's a very unique and broad software situation. Just like nobody else releases their stuff for free eventually, unless that eventually is in like 10 years when it's on, and even then it's on Xbox Game Pass or whatever, you know, and you still gotta pay for it. So it's I don't know, it's really cool what they do. It's really fun to be part of something like this. And updates, dude, you don't get this many updates from anybody else. I promise you that. There's not weekly updates with a live stream, and constant work goes into those. Lots of testing, lots of development, and then it's like it's crazy the rate at which things get done. Seeing how like the sausage is made, you know, seeing the inside baseball situation of RLS, it's really cool. Impressive at the rate at which things go from concept to all right guys, here, try this out, tell me the bugs. Like it's nutty, bro. Like days. Tristan, Jeremy Poulos, Raceless, like the whole squad. Just it's mind-boggling. The maps team, thanks, bro. Dude, I can't shout out everybody anymore because like there's too many names, which is a great problem to have. Team is growing. Okay, you know what, dude? I think are we good with this? Yeah, I think I'm good with this. Maybe let's hit some BeamEats now. So again, you need to have excuse me, the most recent beta version to do BeamEats. But it just pops up on the phone. You don't need to have like any storage boxes in your car. It's straight up, you're putting a bag of food in your passenger seat and you are throwing drinks in your cup holder. Which hopefully do we have a cup holder? Now that I think about it, we do. 2 cup holders. This is a good car. That's my barometer for is this a good car or not? Does it have cup holders? Not just in the video game, but in real life. Nah, most cars in real life have cup holders. Beam cars, not so much. Rare commodity. Rare? I wouldn't go that far. That's it's funny how often like I'll do that. Just like look in, look down. Oh, cup holders. Okay, good car. It's silly. Do we have any food to deliver yet? I feel like this should trigger. Okay, there we go. Diner. And then to downtown Velasco. Let's go. Don't concern yourself too much with the timer on the BeamEats stuff. It's more of a it's not like just a suggestion, but you get like better tips and stuff if you do make it within the time. But if you would rather just, you know, obey traffic laws and drive normal, you still make the same amount of money, I think. And Jeremy said you do get dinged for driving crazy with the food in the car after you pick it up. But I treat this like crazy taxi, dude. I try to get there as fast as can be. You don't have to go into the menu. You just sit here. You see in the top left, it says picking up order. Order picked up. Don't spill. How could we spill? We're driving in this nice, new, luxurious Roamer. We gotta make up some time, well, we don't have to. I just want to make more money, dude. And honestly, this is so fun, especially if you have kind of like a fast car. This is not going to be the ideal BeamEats vehicle for me. just because I like being able to take little jumps and stuff and rip the e-brake and maybe do some drifts. So this is a little bit more tame version of BeamEats for me. Still fun though. Going to the beach. Nice. They got, where'd they get food from? The diner? Pancakes on the beach. Dude, that sounds delightful. As long as you can keep the sand out of your syrup, you're going to have a good time. All right. And we're just going to make it 2 seconds to spare. I love how the phone just pops up. We got $69 in tips, dude. What a perfect number. Okay, let's hit continue. So your star rating goes up a tiny bit every time. This is more of like, it's not going to make you rich off the bat. That's for dang sure. But as you continue, as you get more stars, it starts to pay quite a bit better. And then you, do we have gas? Let's get some gas real quick. We're probably going to spend like all the money we just made and then some on fuel, but might as well. Jump out, dude. Grab a monster. Grab a Red Bull, Dasani, Dr. Pepper, whatever you're drinking, man. Time for a cheers, dude. Thanks for being here. Cheers to not being homeless anymore. All right. Pay. We got a BeamEats right as that finished up. All right, we got to pick up from the Chinatown restaurant. My car's not even on, and I accepted it. Timer's going. That's not the best move if we want to make it in time. Also, like I said, you don't have to. So, whatever. What are you guys up to today? Anything fun? It's Friday. Doing a little bit of work. I got to go work after this. I just wanted to get one done. Get it out for the morning time. Have everybody vibing. We're going to do the, I'll be on the RLS live stream later. Come check that out. See what's up. See what's new. And that'll be on Raceless's channel. Oh, we don't have to go into here. See, I'd still do that from time to time. Okay. We got 39 seconds. I don't really know where we're going. Please don't hit me. Brand new car. Thank you. No head on. Good. No T-bone action. Good. 27 seconds. We're not going to make this one. Seriously doubt it. Yeah, I don't see that happening. So, you know, it's fine. Does that mean we're going to slow down? Not really. Slow down not to break the car going over jumps, but that's about it. Do a little bit of bobbing. Also a little bit of weaving. Looks like we're going to seal brake. I need to put some grease on my accelerator pedal. It a little sticky sometimes. Don't want a sticky accelerator. That's a real bad problem. Rather than getting stuck down though, mine just kind of gets, I notice it gets a little bit hung up as I'm pushing. Okay. A little bit late that time. We still got a little bit of tip. We got a little bit of streak bonus that time. Hit continue. And just wait for something to pop up. I think we'll hit, I don't know, a couple, 3 more of these. And what's the next thing? I don't know. Maybe I'll buy another car. Because like, I want to keep this one clean. We're gonna do the thing tomorrow. So after that's done, we could modify this thing. I think it really just needs like more horsepower and tires, because I'm pretty sure these are just like standard tires. I haven't even gone into the customization menu for this thing to see like what is here. Actually, where am I going? I need to stay in town. My bad. Do we have any orders? Did I miss something? Yep. Okay. Chinatown restaurant to dockyards. We got 2 minutes left. I don't know. That's ambitious, but we'll try. This thing eats curbs for breakfast, by the way. I love this thing. I've just ran over so many curbs and it doesn't hit the bumper. The exhaust doesn't get hung up. It's a good setup. This is, you know, I mean, it's a brand new car. Of course it's kind of good. I noticed I feel like the brakes work better because I doubt this thing has like any sort of fancy, I'm just going to go up. I doubt this thing has like fancy race brake pads, but I haven't been running into brake fade with it. And not driving like super aggressive. I'm not driving like I'm driving around the track, but I'm doing my best still to have a little bit of fun. Still driving a little crazy. Okay, we got 75 seconds. Minute 10 now. We're going to the dockyard. Oh, watch out. That's okay. First little fender bender. Barely a scratch. We're good. Hey, this little road will ruin your day. All right, let's get it. A little bump there. I'm getting a little bit past the new car caution. I think all it took was that little fender bender from the sunburst, and now we can just send this thing and break it. Nah, I'm just kidding. I need to make sure my insurance is set up to automatically paint the car after I break it. We'll go check on that in just a second. I think let's see how much we're sitting at after this. Made it. 6 seconds to spare. Love to see it. Got $400. We got 20, almost 27 beam bucks for our streak bonus. We got a pretty good tip. 121 beam bucks. And see, the stars is a slow roll. We're only at 0.13 stars. We got 0.04 stars. So it is a slow roll, early game. It is. But we're using the car kind of for like what it's meant for. Normally, what would I have done? Probably got like a drift car for doing BeamEats stuff, which is unnecessary, kind of ridiculous, but that's what I did the first time I did BeamEats, and I had so much fun, dude. So if this doesn't look like the most fun, it's because of my poor choices for a vehicle. You have anything for us yet? Come on, baby. I just want to hit one more. There we go. Thank you. Diner to customer. We don't even know where customer is, but I do know that the diner's up here. Bro, I don't. I feel like I don't know if I'm doing the best job selling BeamEats, just because of my car choice, but in the amount of money that we made, it's kind of low. I think Jeremy might switch that a little bit, might up it a teeny bit. I don't know. I don't need to go into this. I do that from time to time still. That looks like kind of a far drive, but it's 3,000 feet, so that's a little bit, I don't know, 2/3 of a mile or so. Less than that. Watch out, COVID. I'm running CK Skybox mod, which comes with the RLS collection, but this is Evening Sky 1. It's one of my favorites. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if that New Edge Gavril was gonna run into us or not. Right here. Doing some dirt track activities, these guys are. Did I get it? Okay. It does give you a little leeway. You don't have to pull like right into the thing. Like if there's a car here, you can pull up next to it. Don't worry about like, oh no, I need to like move the car out of the way. You don't. You just got to get close. All right, dude. We're working our way right up there. I love to see that. Let's see. I think I might be good on BeamEats for today. I kind of just wanted to check those out a little bit. I don't know what this road is. Hey, has this been here? I've played this game for hours and hours and hours. I don't know if I've ever noticed that little road before. It's nice though. It makes sense. It leads to this overpass, this fancy walking bridge that leads to the bleachers. It does make sense. I love these little details that do like add to the realism of the map, because otherwise how are you supposed to get those bleachers? Right? Do we take our nice new... There's no money to be made in here. I kind of wish there was like an FRE in here. I don't know how it would be able to get done, but I think it would be really cool if there was just like a loop. It doesn't have to be all kinds of crazy, like going around cutting through those paths through the middle of the track, but it would be fun just to have like a dirt loop in here, sort of thing. I want to say, I don't know. Maybe I need to bring that up, because I know the issue with like making FREs, free roam events, in a situation like this is I think it might be. It's hard when the paths of your race like intersect or overlap. From my understanding, my little limited understanding of how these things work. But honestly, if it was just a loop that started like right here and ended right here, and it was just like the track that I did and you could just loop that, I think it would be pretty fun. It'd be a fun little testing area. There's little baby jumps to be had. We're going 80 miles an hour in a two-wheel drive roamer with, I don't know, less than 50 miles on it, I think, with an open differential and standard tires, and I'm still having a good time. We could do... Ooh, should we try a rally FRE real quick? That's not really too far-fetched. We did our work. Let's have some fun. I think that's a swell idea, guys. Let's do this one right here. It's not going to set any records or anything. It might make us like 1,000 beam bucks, though. How much money do we have? 49K. Put us up over that 50K mark. Yesterday when I did those few taxi jobs and decided this was not video worthy, I think I started with like 18 grand. I spent 43 on the roamer here. So my goal is to get back up to 61K. No, I did some taxis off camera without you guys. I do apologize, but I think I got like, I can't remember. I started at 18 grand. Anyways, we're trying to get to 61. That's the goal for today. Get to 61K so that this thing is paid for. And then I think I'm going to be on the lookout for another car. Because this thing is good. We can make it good for other things too, but that requires some modification. And I have not been modifying this thing, like I said, because we have a little challenge thing coming up. So it would be fun to have another car, start doing some modifications in our little Chinatown apartment garage. I thought this thing was going to be a little more flip happy, but it's stable, dude. It's a winner, man. This is good. This is a good car. I don't know if usually as soon as I get these, I like lift them and put them on big tires. So it's kind of fun just keeping it low key. It's interesting that everybody plays different. Like I get so sucked into like the tuning and customizing and all that. And then I'm sure there are people who just stay the F out of the tuning menu and keep customization to a minimum. Everybody likes different things. So I don't know. What do you like to do? What's your favorite thing to do? How do you like to play? What's your move? Curious. This is where that 2-wheel drive's kind of biting me in the butt right now. Would be nice to have 4-wheel drive, but you know, we got what we could afford. I feel like we did jump on a good deal because like this thing is pretty decent. We made 3K for that, dude. Okay, not bad, not bad. Trying to think, dude. Maybe we can just make some FRE money for a minute. I feel like we've already done the drag strip. This wouldn't be very good for the... This would not do well for drift track. Would not do well for the race track. We would probably run into that brake fade that I was saying I haven't ran into yet. And it would be probably an abysmal time. I mean, we could do the short track. What else can be done with a big body car like this? Taxis, done. I did get one, my very first ever like luxury ride. So that's cool. I think those pop up when you have a car rating of like 1.0 or better. How do you know what your car rating is, by the way? Just for those who might not know. I'll show you real quick. You come into taxi here. So this is the amount of seats you have. This is 4 right here, so we can take up to 4 passengers, and then our car rating is a 1.2. Usually, like I said, I usually pick just a straight S box, man. That's my modus operandi. It's what I like. And this is very different. Usually I'm starting out with like a 0.4 car rating, 0.5 car rating. But just right off the bat, starting at 1.2, impressive. I was like, wow, this is a nice unit. Okay, so last time, oh no, they just took $1,600 for insurance. So we need that money. $500. Okay, so that was slower than our first time. Where to now? Where to now? Fun way to make, actually a really fun way to make early game money is this little dirt track right here. And at first it's very not good. You're making like a couple $300 a lap, and it's like okay, well, whatever. And then you can go and get into big dog stuff. Nah, I think I've gotten it up to where I'm making like close to $1,000 a lap, and that's like a lap every 20 or so seconds. So it does start to add up quick, and I am not even kidding. This is probably more fun in a slower like front wheel drive car, because right now this thing doesn't want to turn. Being an open differential rear wheel drive hefty boy. And yeah, you can get it to do some things, but the open differential just kind of takes some of the fun out of it. But okay, first lap here, 400. Not too, it's not great. And that was our fastest lap so far. You do get a bonus for like fastest lap stuff. Man, we are not, this is not record pace though, that's for sure. I'm pretty sure I do faster laps in a Covet. Stock Covet. Yeah, 260. But dude, this is kind of like my go-to in like hardcore mode. It depends on the car you get too. I like getting the blue buck. If I don't get the blue buck, I don't enjoy hardcore mode. Hardcore mode's a weird thing. I don't play it very much. I'm not gonna make a video about it. Don't even ask, please. You think you want to see that, dude, but it turns into just boring and me complaining the whole time about how slow I'm making money. We are not making money at a records pace now, but it's not slow enough for me to really complain about like I would be complaining about hardcore mode money. And you don't start out with the garage. Yeah, we didn't start out with the garage. That we had kind of a hardcore start, I guess, but we were still making a decent amount of money. So, you know, it's a little something different. Let's I'm gonna end after this lap, okay? But let's take stock on like how high this is rising. This is more like a, if you didn't know about this or like you don't like to do it, like give it another shot. 367. So that's already up like $100, and that's not for me completing like a new fastest lap or anything. That's just for shits and gigs, dude. Like that's all that was for. But we're up to 52K now. I don't know if we're actually gonna get all the way to 61 today. I don't need to stretch this out and ooh, buddy, and like make it more challenging, like make it longer, just because I'm like, maybe we need to make a little bit more of this. Like I still feel limited, just in the way like we can't modify the cars. So I think next episode we might buy another car. We might start doing modifications on this, because honestly, if I had a cargo box in the back of this thing, I think I'd probably be chilling. Like cargo box, a little bit more horsepower, good tires, good brakes. And then I don't know, we'll go start doing some more cargo stuff. And I still want to stick with like getting loaners and stuff too, so maybe we'll pick up another MD series loaner, like the fifth wheel, or is it the fifth wheel? Yeah, I get fifth wheel and gooseneck mixed up, but we'll pick up the fifth wheel MD series maybe, and do maybe some more trailer deliveries. We haven't even touched like the repo loaner truck, or I think it's a van, but we can go start getting some reputation up with that bad boy, and then maybe get a better repo vehicle. You can get loaner repo trucks from Velasco City Garage, the one over by Quarryside Auto. And you want to get the repo ready one. As you jump in, the license plate should say repo, and you just pull up your phone, start doing repos. Should work pretty good, man. But I think that's gonna do it for today, man. It's kind of a low-key day, kind of just a busy work day, but not too shabby. I think we did a good job making some money today. I'm happy. We're up over 50K. The money will start rolling in. These were things that I kind of knew were not going to make us rich. The end of like the episode to get this place, things started snowballing as far as like cargo deliveries and and then what was the other thing? BeamEats. No. The things that snowballed the money, it was really just cargo. But I wanted to showcase that I did taxi work. I did BeamEats. And I'm trying to do a little bit of everything this time, man. Just kind of see where our happy place is for money. We could also go do some more police work. I could hit another bus route. We could do ambulance work. We got a lot of options still. Our goal is get the cul-de-sac house. Get Velasco City Garage. We're gonna need about $1 million beam bucks for that. It'll start coming in soon, man. Don't worry about it. But this has been fun, dude. I'm excited to see you guys tomorrow. We get to tinker with this thing finally. This will be episode 4, and I have not even gone into the customization menu, which is crazy, unheard of for me. So I'm excited to start tinkering a little bit. And yeah, very excited to start making some more money. Come ride with me tomorrow. Let's make some more money. All right, dude. Have a great day. I love you. God loves you. Cooper and Pickles love you. Bye.